Today we're bringing you 5 strange homes you won't believe exist. Welcome to another episode of RichTube, and if you've never seen a real-life Flintstones home, you'll want to stick through to number 1. Architecture is one of the more underrated art forms and often goes unnoticed, but not in today's video. These guys definitely made a statement by building some of the strangest homes you'll ever see on planet Earth. Let's take a look at them, shall we? Number 5. Mr. Toilet House, Suwon, South Korea. In 2007, the mayor of Suwon, South Korea, Sim Jae-duck, had his house demolished and built a new one to look like a giant toilet. He even named it Hawuje, which translates to a house to satisfy anxiety, which is how restrooms are referred to in Korean temples. This home was built to commemorate the founding of the World Toilet Organization, but there may be more to it. The mayor was born in a toilet at his grandparents' house, which may explain obsession with healthy latrines. In any case, this house features a statue of a golden turd right at the entrance and has a beautiful balcony with several countries' flags hoisted around a toilet-shaped roof. At $1 million, this international house of toilets wasn't a cheap build, but since Mayor Sim's death, it has been turned into a museum and is definitely making back on its initial investment. Number 4. Giant Seashell House, Mexico. Inspired by the work of Gaudi and Frank Lloyd Wright, this stunning home is a giant inhabitable seashell for humans. Built for a young couple in Mexico City, the creative brief was to construct a non-conventional home that follows nature's principles of design, as seen in the forms of plants, animals, and in this case, the logarithmic spiral of seashells. The opening of this shell, however, has been closed off by a colorful wall of stained glass. Stepping inside this house does in fact feel like you're stepping into the plant-infused womb of a giant organism, and is followed by spirals on spirals, like the TV room, bedroom, and bathroom, which are located within the center of a spiral, accessible by a spiraling staircase. Even its furniture and appliances all follow some kind of interesting curvature, and are often coated with even more colorful stones. Number 3. Dr. Seuss House in Willow, Alaska. Did they build it with a crane or did they use a plane? Located in Willow, Alaska, this whimsical structure is referred to by locals as the Dr. Seuss House. It's one of America's many architectural wonders, and you can see why. The story here is that the owner originally built one house with a view of Mount McKinley, but he happened to build it right after a forest fire, so the trees were all short at the time. But as time went on and the trees grew taller, he had to continuously elevate his home to maintain the view. So he built level after level for 10 years until he died. The 185-foot-tall skinny tower of houses still stands unfinished today, and has been for the past 15 years. Number 2. Seethrough House in Japan. Next up on our list is this House NA in Tokyo, Japan, commonly known as the Seethrough House. If you say you've got nothing to hide, let's see how you'd feel about sleeping in this completely transparent home for a few nights. While its modern design offers plenty of daylight, you'll have to trade in pretty much all of your privacy to live here. The 914-square-foot transparent house was built by Sue Fujimoto architects and was inspired by our ancient predecessors, who once inhabited trees. Although its steel frame structure shares no resemblance with the tree, architect Fujimoto says the life lived and the moments experienced in this space are a contemporary adaptation of the closeness and extreme lack of privacy once experienced by our ancient ancestors. Even the bathroom is hardly separated from the sleeping area. How do you feel about breaking down all those boundaries with your family and the entire neighborhood? Let us know in the comments below. Number 1. Flintstones-inspired home, Malibu. Our last unusual home takes us way back to the Stone Age. This rock-solid house in Malibu looks almost exactly like the Flintstones family home from the classic 60s cartoon, but instead of the town of Bedrock, the one-story home is surrounded by 22 acres of empty hiking trails, blending in perfectly with its environment. This real-world version of the Fred Flintstone's home has 1 bedroom, 2 bathrooms, a fireplace, and several large glass windows, offering incredible 360-degree views of city lights and sunsets over the Pacific Ocean. No other than television legend Dick Clark had it built and eventually listed it for sale in 2012 at $3.5 million. As unique as the home may be, he eventually had to settle for about half the price in 2014. But hey, that's one hell of a price for one big rock. So yabba dabba doo nonetheless. Oh, and unfortunately for the buyer, animal appliances were not included in the deal. And that's it for today's video. Which of these homes did you find the strangest? Would you want to live in any of these? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love this video, you'll definitely want to check out our other video. Don't forget to like the video and make sure you subscribe to our channel for more incredible videos like this one on the weekly. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.